Good afternoon. It's April 6th, 2023, and today, uh, I guess maybe we had a upward bias range day. I think this is gonna. It has the feel of it's gonna sell off and like test one of these levels of support. Uh, could be a channel working down right now too. It's just not feeling like. Yeah, it looks like that looks pretty good, and this second entry is about to set up off of that key entry point. So if that gives a good signal bar, I'll probably mark that because it's only 12:30 right now. But anyway, that looks like what it is. Is we have a measured move of the lows from today. I marked them at these lows from yesterday, and you can see we went a little bit further before prices came back, um, tested this midline a couple of times before going higher. And okay, so you can see there's some buying there coming in, but we hit that measured move of the midline of this range, and then we bounce. So we'll see if things change by the end of this video. You know, they could, but here's how I saw it today. So 5 o'clock comes in when we're moving down. After I think there was like some type of news item. Um, what time was it? I think it was at 5:30. But before that, we get these two pretty much measured legs. It goes a little further, and then it breaks lower below the EMA, and you get a first entry, failed second entry long. I think you got to take this one. Um, we clearly have our two legs, so this is probably a move up, break, couple legs of correction, and move to a new high. And it just had the feel of a range. Also, when you draw the potential channel, um, prices break right through it. So you have one swing, two swings, and you do not get confirmation. So that made me believe that it was range day, and that's why I like this trade. I see a hidden second entry short right there. Maybe you take that. You're looking for a new low. I'm not going to mark it, but that's pretty clearly hidden second entry, but it's not off the EMA, so not going to mark it. We get a couple of legs down to a new low, and you get this double test. That's also a second entry long. That's a very bullish bar, and I think that might be worth taking. I do believe we bounced down here because that was the lows from yesterday. Uh, so I think that gives me, and that might give you reason to believe that we could go higher. So we do, and we rock it up. Very bullish move right here, and then you get a first entry, second entry. So not the greatest signal bar in the world, but I like it. You can see we had a break of this channel and a move to a new low. So it's basically a reversal too, even though it doesn't set up that way because the reversal technically happened right here. But you can see plenty of people like that. We get the midline of the range, and you get some sideways stuff. So I don't think you can take any lower highs here because of how congested it was. So we get what looks like two legs of correction. And you can see it went a little further than that, but those are our two legs of correction. And you do get this this second entry short that also looks like a failure. So you might take that because it's off this key entry point. However, we're waiting on a new high on this channel, and it was looking like a range. I was playing it like a range. So you got to be very careful. So I see on my screen the ATR right now is 1.67, and it's been below 2 like all day. So you got to be careful. You don't probably don't want to go for 8 ticks there, just for we get this move up and trying to make a new high. You get a break of this channel. Here, let me make this a different color. You get a break of this yellow channel, move to a new high that also creates the new high from this channel. And then we just get some choppy stuff, and we confirm our trend line up here with the choppy stuff. And then you get a hidden second entry long off the key entry point. So you might take that. You're near the highs though. And then we get a breakout above the overnight, or the highs. It is the overnight highs. And you get this matching high right here. To me, this looks like short term, like break and a move to a new high, and then you get a matching high. So you might take this, but we're still within this trend channel, excuse me. But you come back and you get another test, and you might consider that, but we just got proof that we're still bouncing off that trend channel, so it's a little risky. And then you get this move. So we broke out, we tested the support once and twice, former resistance, and it looks like a two-legged pull back to the EMA. So maybe you consider that. You know, there's reasons to like that, and there's reasons to like these. These are more aggressive though. I think this one, you know, very bullish signal bar too, closes on its high. Yeah. These ones, I think, what makes these ones good for me to mark is the context. Like, it's aggressive. Maybe you might be able to ride it all the way back down here. So, you know, it is aggressive, and it's not getting marked. These aren't getting marked because they're great looking. It's just, I think the reward could be high, given that it was looking like a range at that point. But we continue to find support up here. We make, you know, the break, move to a new high, we go sideways a little bit, sell off a little, and then you get a first entry, failed second entry. So this doesn't really look like we have a, you know, like a break and a move to a new low. Maybe you do, but I would look at it more like this. Maybe you do have a break and a move to a new low. So this technically, it's more like a failed second entry short, but it looks like a reversal. So you might take that one. I mean, I marked it blue. You could probably argue for it to be green though, but it looks pretty good. But then we just go sideways, and we're in that measured move. I don't like any of this. Too much overlap. Maybe you consider one of these as a failure. So yeah, this second entry didn't set up. I mean, the bias is up. So yeah, I don't think you want to take this, but it kind of looks like a failure, confirming that key entry point. So maybe you take it to ride to the midline, but I don't think so. Anyway, that's that's how I saw it for today. So I hope everyone had a great day. I'll be back tomorrow.